Oh, got it. That is awesome.
That's what we're looking for, big, fat, pre-spawner, man.
Sure are.
That's fun right there.
It comes, it happens some when the world gets hard like this.
Today we head out with Jeff Evans and Tony Brown as they crank for crappies in northern Wisconsin. Then we head down to Florida to meet up with Luke Simons from Salt Strong for some inshore fishing action. Trophy Fish Hunter starts right now.
So Jeff, how long does this bite last when you're fishing them with these slip bobbers in the shallows? I mean, does it last throughout the summer fishing this way, or do you change your approach on these crappies, or you know, what do you see kind of happening here, you know, in the coming months as, you know, summer approaches?
Well, Tony, you know, our weather in northern Wisconsin in the springtime is really variable, so it really affects how this crappie bite sets up in the spring all the way through the summer. I've seen early springs where we've had warm weather, the spawn happens really early, and by the end of July, or end of June I should say, the fish have totally vacated these shallows. But then I've also seen where we've had extended springs where it warms up and gets colder, so the spawn never really happens at once. It happens in waves, and then those type of springs, you'll have fish in the shallows all the way into the middle of July. Good one again. I'll tell you, what I did a little bit differently there, Tony, is I was really twitching it a lot.
Okay.
On that one, I let it sit more of a pause. This is a really good fish.
Oh yeah.
Really good fish.
Oh.
So that fish did not want it. Boy, I could barely get him in.
Nice.
That's another big fish.
Dandy.
You know, we have really worked for him today, moving around a lot, changing our depths a lot, and changing presentations. I mean, sometimes we're catching fish where we're really giving it a lot of action. That fish basically hit it when it was sitting still. So it's been one of those days where you just had to work at it, but you know, we put a lot of fish in the boat.
Yeah.
And fish like that, you'll take any day. That's another 14-inch crappie. Beautiful.
And with these conditions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we're going to let her go so she can finish spawning. She's got a belly full of eggs still. Okay. Again, way at the end of that cast. Yep. Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Boy, and you can't emphasize enough the fact that we've had to really launch our presentations as far away from the boat as we can to get bites. And a lot of it has to do with these bulldog rods. We're using the 6.9 medium lights, and there's also a 6.9 light. Both rods work incredibly well. One of the best crappie rods I've ever used. Hey Tony, got another one here, bud. All the way at the end of the cast again. I mean, it's as far as you can cast. It seems like if we get any closer, we spook them out. They definitely have changed since this cold front moved in. You know, and again, we're sticking with these same plastics that we've been using. Just white and pink has been our best colors today. It's important to have a few along, a few different assortments along as far as size and color go. That's another decent fish.
Nice fish.
Absolutely. But that little white grub has been good for me, and then Tony's been using a little pink and white plastic as well. I like to give the bait its action, and again, you can vary that presentation either aggressively or not so aggressive. Let's put this one back. There we go, Tone.
All right. Nice.
I think we're getting into him here, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good one.
That's a nice one there. Lift him in. Come on.
Oh, hey, we got a double. We got a double.
This is a good one too, Jeff.
Nice.
It's a dandy here.
Oh, that's a beauty.
That's a dandy. That's what we're looking for right there.
Oh, you know, I thought mine was nice, and yours is much nicer.
Well, I had to outdo you a little bit, Jeff.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Really nice fish.
Nice.
You know, we've really worked hard at it today. Getting in the fish here and there, little pockets of them. You know, we talked about the cold front system that's come in. It's just real important. You know, one thing that we haven't touched on is water temperature. And it's so critical early in the spring to find the warmest water you can. So we got into these dark bottom bays, and even a degree can make a difference. And that's what happened. We got in some active fish here. And again, Tony's is nicer than mine, but they're both nice fish. That's a beautiful fish. Let's put these back, Tony.
All right.
Trophy Fish Hunter is brought to you by Bay Flats Lodge, Bait Rigs Tackle, America's innovator of fine fishing products, Ashland, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, and Bulldog Fishing Rods. Tough as a dog, that ain't no bull.
That feels pretty good, Jeff.
Nice. Oh, that's a good one, Tony.
Good one.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of your way.
I just switched up the depth there. The kind of showed me there. And yeah, that's a nice one.
That's a beautiful fish, Tony. And that's a good example of what we talked about earlier. We didn't get into fish right away. You know, we've had to move the boat around. We've started shallow. We worked out a little bit deeper, and we had to work through a couple of different year classes of fish before we got into that one. That's a 13 or 14 inch crappie, and that's about as good as it gets in northern Wisconsin. That's a really, really good fish. Nice job, Tony.
All right, I'm gonna get her back. I'm hooked up here. Oh yeah, nice one, Jeff.
That's a good fish.
Yeah,
Male.
it's dandy.
Boy, Tony, I noticed that was all the way at the end of your cast again.
Oh yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, every fish that I've caught, it's just a couple of twitches, long line, and that's what we end up with. That's what we're looking for right there. I'm gonna let her back. The length of these casts today in this clear water really has made all the difference in the world, especially now that these crappies are a little bit more spooky than they were before.
Yeah, I'm on, just as you said that, Tony.
Nice, nice.
And, you know, as far out as I could get it. And you're absolutely right, long casts have definitely been the reason we've been getting fish. They've gotten spooky. Boy, that is a dandy. That is a dandy. Get on in here.
The fish of the day right there, Jeff.
Another big female full of eggs. Yeah, just as you said, Tony, I mean, it's every fish we've caught has been on a long cast. These Bulldog rods, we're using the 6.9 medium lights, and that micro guide allows you to launch that thing as far as you possibly can. And if we weren't able to do that today, I don't think we'd probably catch half as many fish as we've had. It's really been important. And they've also come out now too with a 6.9 light as well. So you've got your choice between the two. I mean, I find the medium lights have been working well. The lights are good. They all have the micro guide. They all allow you to get that bait out there as far as you can. They're really, really a super crappie rod.
There we go, Jim. Come on.
Another one.
Yeah.
Like it.
So Jeff, with all the bad conditions, you still got us on a bunch of fish. And the nice thing is, we still have another day. That's a good one there.
Nice way to end it.
Yeah. I want to get her back.
All right. Nice job, Tony.
What a great trip today out on the water. If people want to get a hold of you, how do they go about doing that?
Yeah, thanks, Tony. It was a fun day. Best thing to do is go to my website, jeffevansfishing.com. We've got a lot of information in there about fishing the Hayward Lakes area and Chequamegon Bay in northern Wisconsin as well. We also do weekly fishing reports and updates. We've got videos, so anything that you might want that has anything to do with fishing in our area, it's all there. Again, it's at jeffevansfishing.com.
Trophy Fish Hunter is brought to you by Team Rhino Outdoors, TH Marine, Power Pole Shallow Water Anchors, and Muskie Armor.
Hey, this is Scott Head here with Trophy Fish Hunter. I'm here with Luke Simons from Salt Strong, famous fishing coach here in Tampa. Luke, what do we got in store today?
So yeah, we're getting out early. We're going to hit some flats. We're really close to downtown Tampa, and there's some pretty good fisheries nearby. So we're going to get on some flats and look for snook, redfish, trout. Hopefully see a little bit of everything. It's going to be really calm. Tides aren't moving that much, but it's calm, and we're going to have clear skies, so we should at least see some good fish. They're going to be finicky, but I think we should be able to pick one or two off at least.
That's great. Well, if anyone can get us on some fish, you can, I'm sure.
Let's hope for the best.
All right.
Got one.
Hopefully that's
Get a little snook, maybe?
It's probably a snook. Oh, snapper. Snapper.
A little,
That's
great.
A little snook.
that's awesome.
Those are some good eating fish though, at least.
Absolutely.
That was a hungry snapper, that's for sure.
We got it on the little pencil popper we got here.
Yep.
Quick release. That's awesome, man.
On the board.
All right.
On the board.
Got the stink off.
Yeah, just got this spot. It's a nice little mangrove island. There's an oyster bar off to the front, and a good early morning spot. Nice.
Got another hit.
Nice. That one looked like more like a snook.
Yeah, this is a little fight right here.
Yeah, this is a good spot. A lot of snook, snapper, as we probably see. Looks like that might be another snapper. Those snapper are liking that lure.
They are.
There's gonna be a lot of bait holding up on that oyster bar, and these predators will be hanging around.
This is great.
Plucking them off.
Not too bad.
Yep.
These are great to eat. Nice job.
Nice work.
They're really liking that XRP.
Yeah, they are. All right, we'll see how the snook like them. All right, Scott, so this area, it's a shoreline. It's a little bit deeper. Has these mangroves. You look closer, you can see some kind of oysters there by the shoreline, and snook, reds, trout, jacks. I mean, all sorts of fish will kind of cruise back and forth, and so we're gonna kind of just go real slowly. This is super calm, so we have to be stealthy. We're gonna go real slow and just cast up toward the shore, and see if we can't fool a fish into eating our lures.
All right. So Luke, how are you working the mullet junior?
So this, the good thing about these types of baits is they can kind of be worked a lot of different ways. You can do a straight retrieve, I call it a twitch, or double twitch, right? Like bop, bop, let it sit, and all of them work. And every day is a little bit different. So pretty much every cast I'm doing a little bit different tempo, a little different speed, a little different amount of twitches, and again, with the goal of just trying to determine exactly which one they're reacting to best. There we go. There, a little trout.
A little trout.
Hoping we get one of those. Right off the point.
Where it should be, huh?
Yeah, right where it's supposed to be. This is definitely legal size if you wanted to keep them, but I think we'll let them go.
Fish on.
Doubling up.
Ah, nice.
We might have a snook on. We'll go ahead and let this trout go. Oh, there we are. That one sounded more like a snook.
He's pulling a little bit.
Yep, nice little snook.
Woo! Taking it for a ride.
Yeah, good jump there. Nice fish. Nice fish. Did it hit close to the shoreline? Quick release. Quick release.
Almost. It was right at the boat. That was a good fish.
That was so fun. Good work. I knew they'd be hitting that lure. That's awesome.
Man.
Well, it's weird. I got to get another one now.
I know. Let's go get his brother or sister. Whew.
Trophy Fish Hunters brought to you by Reaction Strike, Katana Hooks, BD Baits, and Castaic, the original swim bait company.
You've kind of taken us all over the place, put us on all kinds of different water, different kinds of fish.
It's a lot of fun.
What exactly, tell me a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so our company, Salt Strong, we really teach fishing. So we have courses on for anglers who really want to catch fish, any specific saltwater fish. We have courses on exactly how to do it. We have a lot of free content as well, but basically our site just teaches anglers how to catch more fish in less time.
So this morning I was using the XRP. It's a little plug lure that it's got a great action to it. Nice wobble. With the change in location and in time frame, I'm switching to a jig. I'm going to use a slightly different color. This one is the zucchini, and Luke's throwing a natural shrimp. His has got a little bit more of a glitter fleck to it, a little bit gold. See which one the fish start hitting, and then we'll see what we can get here.
Oh, got it. That is awesome.
Nice little shark.
That is cool. Gotta love that. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. You got to hook them right in the corner, and that's exactly what you did.
Just like I planned. All right.
That's awesome.
They put up a good little fight.
Yeah, they put up a good fight. Nice little, some good jumps out of them. There we are.
All right.
That's pretty funny. That was awesome. They right there by the boat.
Woo! They're sandpapery, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's real sandpaper type skin. You hooked him good.
Awesome.
Yeah, right there, and we got them there. They can't get you.
Awesome.
Oh. Yeah, let's let them get some water through the gills, and they'll swim off when it's ready. That's funny. That is another species for the day.
That's right.
Definitely multi-species day.
It's fun when you see it.
Super calm conditions. Sun's up. Hardly any clouds. And the trolling motor just makes a little bit too much noise. So this push pull from the back, you up front, is our best shot at sight fishing some fish. Double trout action. Yeah, we got to come out here out in the little bit deeper water than before. Yeah, mine was really hungry. Little trout. Let him get back on in there.
It's a fun little fish.
Yep.
Ah, those are fun.
That is a solid one in the middle of the day.
Uh-huh.
Got to have that deeper water, a little bit cooler, and that's where they are. Still hungry.
Check out the color on that one.
Yeah, that's solid looking trout. You know, it's brackish water. There's there's been a lot of rain coming out, so the water's darker, so those trout turn nice and dark. They're awesome looking.
Yeah, it's a pretty fish.
Yep. I've always wanted to use one of these microwave rods. You have one of these. This is my first time using it. So, like, what is the actual science behind it? I've always been curious.
Yeah, so this is Bulldog rods. Not only does it have a really good touch, but one of the things we think kind of sets it apart are the American Tackle guides. Primarily this first guide, it's a microwave guide. And what it does is, you know, when the line comes off of the reel, it's got a big loop. And so that microwave guide straightens it out, enabling you to cast longer and a little bit more accurate. So that's kind of what's cool about these Bulldog rods. We've caught a ton of fish.
It's been a fun day. It's been a really fun morning. Just a half day, got cut short, but caught like 7 or 8 species. Good times.
Yeah, been a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me on.
How can people find out more about you?
Yeah, our website, saltstrong.com. That's where we post our tips, you know, all the content, and on the bottom of every post there's a comment section. So down there, I check it every day. So that would be the best place to reach me.
Awesome. Well, we've had a great time today. Caught a lot of fish. Thanks for tuning in to Trophy Fish Hunter. We'll see you next week.